Welcome to Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Alright, so I just did 3 versions of I Don't Want to Die. Now, before you go getting all upset and giving me all kinds of flack, I do suffer from bouts of depression. I have not had a bout of depression since my last council mission with my psychiatrist, Dr. Bishop. And if you're watching, hi, Dr. Bishop. However, when a song hits me, I kind of got to sing it before I forget it, before it becomes somebody else's idea and they become rich and famous off of a thought that I had, because thoughts are kinetic energy that escapes your body. So when you forget something and you remember it when someone else gets rich and famous off of something that you thought of before they thought of, now you know what happens. There was a glitch in the matrix and it wasn't meant for you. So, I did 3 versions of I Don't Want to Die. Let me explain this to you, because a lot of people don't understand how depression works, and a lot of people don't understand how the human man masters itself. Alright? If you've never been depressed, you're good. And you don't have to worry about being depressed. There's a difference between being sad and down versus being depressed. When you're depressed, you will fucking know the difference. Trust me on that. You will know the difference. And you will know that it is a feeling that, my God, very few of us come back from. Very few of us come back from without getting assistance like drugs and shit like that. I didn't get drugs. I chose to tough it out. I've seen the bad things that drugs do to people, and I refuse to take drugs. Uppers, downers, any of that shit that can probably help me with this shit. No, I will fight, because that's what I do. Now, the lyrics came to me while I was in the shower. So, as soon as I got out of the shower, got off my superhero stank, put on my deodorant, and jumped up in here and started singing the songs. Now, a lot of people don't do stuff like this, because their lives are in pretty good shape. Well, I have been failing in acting for 20 years, so trust me when I tell you, if anybody's depressed, it would definitely be me. But I've learned how to cope, I've learned how to deal with things, and I've had help. I've gotten help, which is why I figured that, if I can make a song that people can relate to, then maybe they will feel that there is hope out there, and that they will have their stuff together so that they won't be feeling like, they want to die. Now, I've done my research, and I'm going to tell you honestly, a lot of people who commit suicide have reached a breaking point that they can't come back past. A lot of people who hit this far down generally don't recover. No, they generally don't. And you won't see it when it happens, but it will happen, As a person who has had suicidal thoughts plenty of times in my entire 47 years of life, depression is something that truly isn't a cure for, other than to not get depressed. You can get sad, you can get down, but when you hit depression, you definitely should probably get some fucking help, and you should probably get it immediately. When I got out of the military, I was exceptionally depressed, and I started drinking. So to stop that, I literally swallowed my pride, went to the VA, and asked for fucking help. And I got my help, and I thank you, Dr. Bishop. And I do have a meeting with her sometime in the next 2 months. I found ways to cope. I wrote 2 graphic novels. One is being published by Page Publishing, so I have to do some promoting. I found cosplay. I found archery. I found ways to keep my mind from having dark thoughts. Do I still slide back and forth? Yes, I do. I probably always will until the day I die, or until I find the one thing that will keep me happy forever. Alright? And happiness is a part of depression. If you can be happy forever versus being depressed, you'll take the happy forever, no matter how small it is. It's something that will make you happy. You will stick with that shit forever. Now, I will tell you that I have gotten the help that I need, and I, again, have an appointment sometime between now and May or June or something, and I'm ready. I'm good. I make songs, I do videos, I do TikToks. I have found things to keep me alive. Mass Effect is coming next month. I'm definitely going to get that when I talk to the GameStop people this weekend to see if it's coming to the PS4, because I don't have a PS5. But I also don't have a lot of money. So I'm going to get the game just to have the thrill of playing it on the PS4, so I don't have to reboot my PS3. Now, I don't want to die, because as I was saying before, I totally jumped off topic and started getting on Mass Effect. A lot of people feel that they want to die, but it's not so much that we want to die. We just want the pain to stop, or we don't want to be where we are. We want to be better. We want to live our best lives, and we have not found the magical bullet to get there. And so, I don't want to die will hopefully let people relate to this song so that they know that they're not alone, and so that they can get their shit together, and so that they know also that above all else, you are not alone, and do not be afraid to get some help. Please get help. If you are feeling suicidal, there is a suicide line. Every city, every state, every county has one. I do not know the emergency one, but as a soldier, I have mine over there, because they give you these when you get out of the military for PTSD. They give you an emergency crisis number for you to call. But for you civilians, you have your own emergency crisis number to call. And 9 times out of 10, when you call a doctor and you get a phone message, that message also tells you that if you're having suicidal or dark thoughts, that you should reach out to a crisis center, and you need to do that. Do not be afraid to reach out for help. So, again, I wrote 3 versions of I Don't Want to Die. I hope you guys enjoyed them. I'm mostly making this video so that I don't have to deal with a backlash of shit in case my psychiatrist is watching. I am okay, Miss Bishop. I am fine. I have other things to worry about right now. There's a lot of pressure on this book. There's a lot of pressure on me getting promotion. But when you weigh the positive of that, it's like, oh, I got a fucking book. Yeah, I have a fucking book that's about to drop. Hell yeah. I'm looking at that. And they want to do my first book as well as my second book. Now, they're doing my second book. That's paid for. So now I got to see how I'm going to manage to do the first book. Now, the first book is called Love 13. The second book is called American Code of Reach. American Code of Reach was shorter, and so they're doing that, and I paid $2,000. Believe me, it wasn't easy. So we're going to see. If this book sells, then we can do the second book. But I want to make enough money so that I don't have to work harder than I've been working for the last 20 years to break into this business of acting. I make videos, I make movies, I do TikToks. I have found ways to keep my mind away from dark thoughts. Now, every now and again, a dark thought will slide in. I'm not going to lie about that shit. Every now and again. But it's not as bad as it was when I got out of the Army. It's not as bad as it was when I got out of my dad's death. But I will tell you this. On days like when my dad has passed, it gets harder. My dad's birthday is at the end of this month, so I will probably have a bad moment on April 30th, which is not too far away. But, other than that, I'm doing very well. I am doing exceptionally well. And I'm getting through things. I'm doing more martial arts. I'm trying to make more martial art videos. I have a Scarlet Spider fan film that I'm going to need help trying to get on this machine so I can put it up on YouTube. So that is like mission 2 of next week. Thank you guys for watching. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Be seeing you.